Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another part of our WolfQuest series. And we are back in the Windswept pack with Zephyr, who has just finished his learning to hunt demonstration. He finally was able to bring down his second elk, but unfortunately he is in Wapiti pack territory, and of course there seems to be something behind the rock that wants to fight him and wants to fight him a lot. So instead of being able to rest like he wanted to, he may have to get up and book it out of here. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a stranger wolf or what is it. I can't tell. Is it a fox? It's a fox. Oh, there we go. Let's get it to go away. What are you? You're another fox. So there may be a little bit of a glitch when it comes to foxes. Not positive, but of course Zephyr is doing fairly well at keeping track of his kill. But we don't want to get too worried, because of course the foxes are going to keep coming because they want his carcass, and to be fair, he probably should just pick it up and leave. He was going to have to leave the territory anyway, so he's just going to take a chunk of the carcass with him and then bring it with him to wherever he decides to lay down to take his nap. So we're probably going to go northeast again to get out of the pack territory and take this chunk of elk with him. It's good to know that we could probably run in and out of this section of their territory and not have too many problems, because I haven't seen any of the pack, or at least any of the Wapiti pack, since we've been here. The foxes were a little bit of a scare, but we did want to make sure that he kind of stayed out of trouble. He's had problems with those types of wolves in the past, so we're going to stay out of it. See, there's a fox. So we're out of Wapiti pack territory. I don't want to be too close to see. Those are some female dispersals that are, I think, around this area. So I don't know how close they are. They're probably really close. I think that's a grizzly bear. I'm smelling female dispersals, snowshoe hares, an elk herd. Probably them working on a hunt at the moment. But he's way too tired to want to deal with females at the moment. He's never really had to deal with too many females. He had his sister, but I feel like that doesn't really count. Pyrrha never really caused too many problems. She was their leader more than anything, so she never really caused any problems that the boys noticed. They pretty much just looked to her for guidance all the time. So we're going to just have him curl up right here, take a little bit of nap, wait till dawn, and then maybe once his energy's back up, he'll be able to start that crucial moment of looking for a mate. There are a few different mechanics in WolfQuest 3 that we have to take into account. You guys probably saw the pop-up on that, but we want to take into account coloring. So a wolf that's like darker black or a darker color may or may not have a likelihood of passing down potential sicknesses. We have wolves that have, and then we have wolves that have specific temperaments. So we're kind of trying to look for a wolf that has a specific kind of temperament that we want to keep track of. I'm gonna have him take another rest for a minute, just so that we can get his tiredness all the way down, so that we can spend most of the day and most of the afternoon and most of the next day just kind of wandering around. He's probably going to turn into a night owl based off of this. He's been sleeping mostly through the day all the time, which is kind of funny. The wolf that it has is the most one of the more cheery and very curious wolves of the Elements pack tends to stay up at night most nights. Let's check our scents. Let's see, that's a fox. That's male dispersals. We definitely don't want to deal with them. Is that still male dispersals? There are, but they are hunting something. there is a mule deer carcass, so they may or may not be near the carcass, actually. But I think Zephyr would probably want to try and go over and say hi. And even after all the stranger wolf things, all the things that he's had to deal with stranger wolves, I think he would still be interested in meeting some more wolves. It's a mule deer carcass. There's, a grizzly bear. See, these scents tell so many interesting stories. So the idea could possibly be that there could have been a carcass, or there is a carcass. The grizzly bear and the dispersal wolves are kind of fighting over, and based off, or at least they're super close together. See, there's the herd. So we're gonna see if we can try and find the herd and the dispersals. Yeah, they're all coming from this direction. The grizzly, not so much. Looks like there's 2 herds, if I'm not mistaken. So there's the male dispersals, there's the brome herd, and the fusk herd. So there may be 2 herds running off. Let's see, which way did they go? So the herd's this way. Let's see, which territory are we in at the moment? We're in like a very faded part of Wapiti territory, so we may not have to worry about running into the Wapiti pack, but I don't really want to run into them at any point. He's had way too many run-ins with all of these packs to get to want to get too invested into a hunt that could basically get him pretty hurt if he decides to stick around. We're gonna keep running. Let's see. Yeah, there's a cougar. So it's possible the cougar is trying to work on the hunt, or work on the scraps of the hunt too. There's just so many scents. It's just so interesting. I love the way this looks. There's the cougar. I want to see if we can try and avoid the cougar to the best of our ability. Let's see. Fusk herd, female dispersals. So we met some female dispersals. There should be some around here. The brome herd, the buckrush herd. Let's see. I'm not seeing any herds at the moment. They may be in the brush. It's late, so they may be still deeper into the forest, but let's see if we come across them. Yeah, there we go. They're a little skittish, but the wind's behind us, so I'm not surprised. So let's see. There's that herd. What's that white moose calf carcass? Interesting. So the herd's the only thing over here. I don't see the female dispersals. The female dispersals just showed up. So they may be on the other side of the herd, or they may be near the calf, the moose calf carcass. That's possible. Let's follow this. He just hunted, so he's not super hungry, but I want to see if my hunch is correct. Let's keep going. Zephyr, you're doing such a great job. We're kind of getting into the butte territory, so hopefully we don't have any problems with them. There's some mule deer. Let's see, let's keep going this way. I'm sensing a fox. Let's see. These are the female dispersals? No, that's the pack. It's the Junction Butte pack. Oops. Yeah, we don't want to deal with the pack at all. We're gonna avoid that. Let's see. And then of course the other herd has probably already dashed off. I don't smell them. Oh, there they are. I feel like I should be able to smell them. This is a thing. I don't know if it's required. I'm gonna go. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's the pack. Or is it the female dispersals? Let's just hit this for a second. Yeah, that's the pack. I'm pretty sure this way. There we go. So this is the herd. I didn't see the female dispersals. If we get there, see there's about 2 calves in here. I see them. Let's see if we can get one. And since we're still out in unclaimed territory, we can then use almost like using the oof. That was painful. Sorry. We don't. You're too healthy. Let's see. Are you a calf? I can't tell. You're not that small. Who are you? You don't look like a calf. Yeah, you're not a calf. We're just gonna walk this out. Where is... Not smelling anything interesting. I really wanted to see those female dispersals. Let's tap this. And rush and run. She's going incredibly slow. Let's see if we can catch up. That's the only elk calf we've hunted down. I want to change our angle. I got them away from the herd, so we'll just sit here for a second. Hopefully they'll come back. Yeah, they're turning around. Is that a grizzly bear? No, that's not a grizzly bear, is it? It is! It's a bear! Goodbye, bear. Let's take you. There we go. That's not a bad one. Oops. Come on, guys. You know you want to run. Come on. Come on. I'm not seeing... You guys are way too... Don't stand your ground when I'm trying to use you to impress a potential mate. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Come on, listen to the growl. Listen to the growl and fear me. I kind of want to take... He's not... Let's see. There we go. I had to wait for it. Okay, let's go after this one and see... No. Still too healthy. We're going back into the trees. Let's see if we can lock in on this one. There's actually a lot of calves in this group. Oh, too many. Take this one out. Come on. I don't think it's hurting me too much. Okay. Get him, Zephyr. He's very tired. I don't think this is gonna go well for him. Yeah, they're very fast. I think we're gonna have to give up on this one. He's still not that hungry. He's still pretty tired, and we haven't smelled any new females aside from that one group. Who are you? I think that's the pack. Yeah, that's the Butte pack. Oh goodness. So we've given up on potentially finding those female dispersals. They may be out around here somewhere because of how big this area is. They're the open spaces, especially since we now have reached the finding a mate version. I guess no quest. That's the word. We finally reached the find a mate quest. We may be able to kind of find female dispersals more easily, but I don't think we were able to find them now. I think the last set the last set that we found, they may have run off. They may have been run off by the Butte pack, which is a possibility. That's a very high possibility that the females were kind of run off from the territory by the Butte pack. That's a snowshoe hare. That's a snowshoe hare. As Lord of the Bunnies, we know this. Ooh, some mule deer. That actually may be beneficial. Because if we're able to catch a mule deer, like the thing that I'm trying to do, so I'm going to make sure that I'm very clear about this. The thing that I'm trying to do is if you're able to eventually like catch a carcass, the thing that you can do is basically sit next to it, especially in this dispersed space. And I've noticed that when you're able to do that, you're more likely to get dispersals to come up. So you're more likely to get dispersal wolves around if you're basically sitting next to a carcass and holding on to a carcass. Goodness. The mule deer is just gonna like trot off. I really want that mule deer. There we go. Come on. Let's see if we can sprint up to it. There we go. Yeah, we want to hold, like, if we can get this carcass, we'd be able to like, basically hold on to it for a while. Kind of want to go for it at the throat, but I can't get the right angle. There we go. It's not... I'm trying to get the right angle for hunting this thing. There we go. Yay! I don't know what that is. That's a fox. We're still very tired. Let me see if I can keep this in sight. Yeah, come on, we can do it. I really want this food. Come on. It's not doing too much damage to us. There we go. Come on. Take it out, Zephyr. You can do it. We're trying to lure in a mate here. Hopefully we don't lure in a cougar. That would be a problem. Let's sit for a second just so that we gain our energy back. And let's go. And we're going to be right out in the open, so it'll make seeing any emotes and stuff super easy. There we go. Well done, Zephyr boy. Alright, so now he finally has at least a little bit of food he can hoard for a second. We're going to sit here. Zephyr, you did such a good job. He has been doing so well with his hunting, especially since we engaged in our change to his hunting tactics. Mule deer set aside, but when it comes to hunting the elk calves, works perfectly. The reason the other one didn't work is because he's way too tired to be keeping up with the elk at the moment. The mule deer was a little bit easier because we didn't have to like shift around like mothers or anything like that. So hopefully he'll be able to rest for a minute, and in the next episode we are going to eventually see if we can get some female dispersals to kind of be lured in by the carcass to see if we can get some of those. Hopefully they're not male dispersals. I would be upset about that. But if you guys are as excited about Zephyr's story as I am, please let me know down in the comments. If you're interested and excited about his potential mate, please let me know that in the comments as well. Please leave a like on the video if you're enjoying it, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell for getting information whenever I post WolfQuest or any other indie game nature content. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!